Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma. It is January 15th, and it's my Monday update, which I haven't done for quite a while. Number one, we're on vacation for a lot of December, and then our Mondays were taken up by Christmas and New Year's, and so we really didn't want to detract and talk about real estate. These are the times to be with your family, to be out enjoying yourself, and so we kind of left it off. But it's also been incredibly busy this year. Let me tell you why. Inventory. If we talk about January last year, it was terrible. There were still a lot of contracts from the lower interest rate times that were closing. And the one thing that I know about 35 years of dealing with builders is they don't want to deal with investors if they don't have to. It's just the way it is. You know, it was owner occupants. Let's just go with that. And so like with one builder, it took us, I think, almost 7 or 8 months to get anything from them last year. But boy, when they turned the spigots back on, it was really something. And the reason why is the Fed raised funds rate, the Fed funds rate, about 500 basis points in about a year. Rates went up quite a bit. The owner occupancy amount went down because they couldn't qualify. They couldn't afford these houses anymore. And so all of a sudden, guess what? They come back to investors, and they come back to me. Not because of me, not because I'm such a great person, but because we're a turnkey, investor-only operation, incredibly well-educated. We know how to define return on investment. And believe me, when I see these realtors that say, oh, I work with investors, they don't know the first thing about investing. They can't compute return on investment. They can't even define it. And so what they do is they come back to a turnkey operation where last year I can tell them that we sold a ton of homes and everybody closed, mainly because we're dealing with high-income, serious people. We're not dealing with low-end stuff. We're not dealing with, I want a $60,000 property. We're dealing with quality. We're dealing with quality tenants. And we have the third parties that make all of this work extremely well. Now, the other thing that happens is they start looking at Oklahoma. And, you know, right now, Oklahoma City is the 9th greatest city for population growth with metro areas over 1 million in the United States. We have an incredible amount of jobs that are being created. We're the third least expensive city to do business with in the United States. So more and more things are coming here. Now, as an investor, I'm going to make a strong recommendation to you, and that is to buy now. When I say buy now, buy in the next 30 days. And the reason why I'm saying that is, first of all, this inventory is going to disappear. Excuse me. And the reason why it is because the Fed went dovish in December. That took 100 basis points off the rates. They put 3 more reductions on the table, not 2. And so now the market's starting to get a little bullish. And what happens is the farther we go into next year, the less and less inventory is going to be available for investors for new construction. So now is the time to do it. Plus, you're going into a prime rental season. In other words, March, April, May, this is when you want to have a house on the market. This is when the lowest amount of vacancy and the highest amount of rental income comes to you. So right now, unlike last year, a tremendous amount of inventory, a fourth of most affordable metro area in the United States, over 1 million in the metro area, and we're growing. So those two things put together, be glad to help you. If you're interested in investing in terms of residential construction, let us know. We'll be glad to help.